Hello everyone, my name is Masterstarman and welcome back to more Let's Play Metroid Prime. Last time, we did a number of things. We went back, got our charge beam, we got our morph ball bombs, we went around and got a ton of collectibles, and then we came here to... we fought a boss fight, and then we came to a new area. Magmoor Caverns, which still has the same old street maps as before. In this video, we're going to be continuing on through Magmoor Caverns. We have a new enemy here. This is a Grisby. Pretty standard enemy. They can't really be killed by shots, I don't think. I believe you have to use the bombs, but you're honestly just better off ignoring most of those things. Another new thing here that we can't actually scan. I guess we'll be able to scan that later on. These flame jets here. And these guys. Yet another new enemy. Burrowers. Actually, I don't know if these guys are new or not. I thought they might have been, but I think you can find them in Talon Overworld as well, so I'm not sure if we've just seen them yet or not. Anyways, welcome to Magmoor Caverns. Longtime Metroid fans probably know this music, as this is what some people like to call the Lower Norfair music. I personally like to call this the Magmoor Caverns music, and I think most people do. Speaking of Magmoor, new enemy, Magmoors. These guys look tougher than they are. They're not that threatening. They shoot fire from a distance, and they have a fair number of HP, but they're not that deadly. They can only really attack you with that one fire attack, which is pretty predictable. So, yeah. We have Puffers here. Did we fight Puffers already? I don't actually remember. Either way, they can explode and create like a poisonous gas that you kind of want to ignore here. I believe... yeah, okay. This room's called the Lava Lake. You might want to keep that name in mind in a little bit. Just trust me on that one. We have a pathway we can go here with sandstone. Sandstone very typically means morph ball bombs, as I'm sure you guys are probably all too familiar with it. I can see that stumping a first-time player though. Like, even if the map shows that there's another way to go there, they might not know that they can go that way. These are new enemies here. These are Triclopses. Hardshell creatures with powerful jaws. I'll demonstrate those here in a second, since we have to deal with these. If you get near them, they will suck you in like that, and you basically have to kill them with bombs. Pretty standard stuff there. That room is kind of to prepare you for this behemoth of a room here. This is the Triclops pit, I believe. Yeah. As you see, there's actually two doors in this area here. The other is way the heck over this way. So, Triclops pit is actually a pretty involved room, all things considered. I'll get more into it in a little bit, probably in the next video, but there's a good number of collectibles in this area here. We have this bottom section here with all these Triclopses. They're nothing too annoying to deal with here. You do have to let them kind of suck in the bombs, but they're not too deadly to deal with. So, oh, I didn't even see there was a guy there. I should actually like get hit fully to demonstrate what they kind of do. They kind of just launch you a little bit. In those little lower areas, they're really not too bad. If they're near lava, it could be an issue, but yeah. Anyways, if you came all the way over this way, it was for a missile. Very, very nice. Can never really go too wrong with a missile expansion now, can ya? And we're already up to 50 missiles right now. I want to throw that number in there. That's 1/5 of the missiles in the game, so we're definitely going at this at a pretty brisk pace. Metroid Prime isn't really that long of a game. Like, it has a decent amount of length to it, but it's not like the longest thing ever. We're already on a pretty brisk pace. I'd say we are getting close to about a fifth of the way through the game. I don't know. This is video 4. I don't know if it'll take 20 videos or not, but to put numbers in perspective, I did this area in part 8 of my original Let's Play of this game, and that was over in 35 videos. So, yeah, when you consider that was about a quarter of the way through the game. These puffers here almost always like to drop ultra energies for some reason. I don't know why, because those heal 100 energy, and I think it's like just this room here that they kind of do that. So yeah, they're pretty generous guys, all things considered. And great. Actually, a little bit further on in this than I thought, but yeah, these things, turrets, same ones we would have fought earlier on in the game, but they're kind of back with a vengeance here. I recommend like using the door to your advantage here, because these guys can definitely be a little bit on the annoying side. I don't think the missile actually locked onto that guy there. Usually missiles do kind of lock on. I think I'm too far away for him to notice me. Yeah, your power beam does have a lot of range. You can definitely snipe with this weapon, and I think with most weapons in this game, I don't want to say every one of them, because one of them does have really bad range, but we'll get more into that as we get along to it. Yeah, so with all that being said, I like taking the slow, methodical approach there, because those guys are annoying to deal with if you let them be. Scan shows stress fractured in Bendesium. We do not have anything that can deal with Bendesium, although if you look around here, you might be able to see a little something down below there. I don't think I can scan that. No, it almost looks like I can, but yeah, we'll keep that area in mind. There's definitely something here that we'll be able to get at a later on point, I think. Anyways, I think this is where I can finally... Oh, I could have sworn these, like, fire shooters had, like, a scan log that you could get, but I guess not. This is kind of what I meant when I said that the Triclopses can be a little annoying if you're next to lava, because this guy won't really be a nuisance. He'll just be, well, I guess in a way he might be. He'll be just trying to knock you into lava there. So, yeah. Definitely not really the nicest guy in the world, but I'm just gonna head this way here just to kind of show what's down this way. I don't think we can get a whole lot this way here, but I just kind of want to show it off for the time being. I don't know why I'm bothering to fight this guy, but it's kind of... Yeah, be very careful going up this thing, because there, as you saw, there was no real railings along the side there. So, yeah. This way here leads back to Talon Overworld. Very, very interesting elevator location. And this way is a way we cannot go. We'll keep this area in mind for later. But Talon Overworld isn't really where we want to go, so let's head back a little bit. I'll be honest, I knew this way was a dead end. I just kind of wanted to head over this way to show it off a little bit. We'll be making use of that way here in a little bit. Okay, if you do head up this way here, again, be very careful, because you kinda don't have any walls here, but there is indeed a missile expansion at the end of this pathway, so keep that in mind. Come on. Kill the Triclops. There we go. I kind of just came over this way because there is a missile expansion. This is kind of an off-the-beaten part of Magmoor Caverns. And believe it or not, we have 2/3 of the missiles in Magmoor Caverns already. I'm not kidding. There's, for some reason, only 3 missile expansions in this entire area. Magmoor has easily the lowest number of collectibles out of any level in the game. And I'm not really sure why that is. It honestly kind of in a way feels like the least fleshed out area here. And yep, as I thought, use this door if you're covered here because these guys can definitely suck to fight. Okay, got rid of 1. Don't mind me using missiles here, because these guys are not the most fun thing in the world here. And I don't see number 3 here. You also will not want to bum rush this area. I'm just going to be blunt and state that, because there's also a 4th turret in this room here. So there's a lot of crates here, which is also why I don't really mind using missiles, but yeah, check it out. Asshole. In general, turrets aren't really, like, they're not deadly on their own, but especially when there's multiple of them, they can rack up damage way faster than you might think, so it's not really best to underestimate those things. So, just keep that in mind. We don't have any lore here, do we? No, I didn't think so. I don't think we'll be running into a whole lot of lore in this area. It's pretty much only around areas with space pirates and Chosen Ruins where we mostly run into lore here. This room here, may notice it may look a little ominous here. In the GameCube version, you need to do this, which can be a little risky as you are over platforms that will break if you're not careful. Thankfully, in the Trilogy, we can do this and that. And that is for an energy tank, which is definitely worth getting. It's just, you gotta be careful to do it over lava, especially the normal double bomb jumps that you have to do. With all that being said, though, let's head off to Phendrena Drifts. Yeah, pretty quick area. We were certainly not in Magmoor Caverns for too long. Not every area will follow, like, the Chosen Ruins kind of mentality a little bit, so yeah. You can break these things with either missiles or charge shots. Consecutive blasts should be able to clear out of the way. And welcome to Phendrena Drifts. I don't know about you guys, but we'll be exploring this winter wonderland in the next video. This area is really, really, really cool. No pun intended. I'll see you guys for that then. Peace out.